Good morning, everyone. It is another beautiful day. Ugh. Anyway, welcome to another edition to Good Morning Soul. And today, this is for all the music lovers, all the people who just like to get lost in the sounds of the universe and whichever sounds they enjoy best, which is, I would hope, would be music. Yeah, it's one of those. Well, I guess you could just, maybe you're like really into like whale noises or something. Maybe you're really into like forest noises, and you just, I don't know what you do. Anyway, we're talking about headphones. Yeah. So I really just wanted to make a podcast like talking about this because first off, I like to think like headphones are kind of like the best listening experience. I've come to the point now where it's like if I'm playing like a big story game or if I'm like watching like an intense movie, I would rather be wearing headphones. And I'm not good when I'm watching movies, there's other people, so I'm going to not have that. And a lot of times like I'm too lazy to even turn on the fucking console, let alone like set up like my headphones and all this and that. So like I find myself not using it even though I know it's a better experience. And music, that's kind of like the one instance where I'm like, literally, I'll be listening to a song on my computer speakers. I'm just like, no, it's not good enough. And then I'll just run away with my headset or whatever. And, that's another thing I wanted to talk about on this. Like, me and my friend argued one time because, like, he had a headset, which is, the big with the big ears and you, like, wrap it around your head. Not the headphones, the little things you put in your ear. And I always thought my entire life that there was a headset and headphones. Complete difference. Not to be mistaken with one another. And he's like, I think there was this one time he was just like, oh, he was like, oh, let me just grab my headphones or whatever. And I was like, oh, your headset, you mean? And he was like, they're headphones. I was like, what? Headphones? He's like, yeah. And he's like, no, it's not. I was like, yes, what? And then we argued about it for like a couple of minutes. And he like looked it up and he was like, every time like he typed in headphones, there was, like, I don't know if we actually like broke it down like to the core of like the dilemma. But it was kind of just like, oh, like I guess they're both headphones, even though the one obviously should be a headset. I don't know. I don't even know. But that's not the heart of what I want to talk about. I just wanted to really address how I'm getting just messages left and right. Jesus, I hope you didn't hear all of that. What was I even talking about? So, I really think like listening, no matter whether it's movies, video games, whatever you're listening to is literally half of like your stimulus, right? Like, if that's like the background focus, like if the artist is like trying to make you focus on whatever the visual aspect is, or like the metaphorical, or the like I don't think there's many instances where you use smell for art, but you get the picture. It's like your brain is still like fucking hearing shit. Your brain is still like using its ears. And it's like, only when I'm using headphones do I feel like I'm truly, like, fully in the experience. And, like, when I watch movies, if you watch a movie with headphones, like, on a laptop or something, like, you're far away from the TV screen all the time. Like, I try to get close as shit, like, not close as shit, but I try to get close. And people think I'm weird for that, but I'm like... And I know, like, it's not good for your eyes, so I, like, keep my distance. But, like, there's so much other fucking shit I'm looking at. Like, I need to focus on, like, what's actually happening here. And so, like, like, the couple movies I've seen, like, I remember watching Chronicle, headphones, laptop. And the majority of what I'm seeing, and I watched it in the dark, so it was, like... I was so immersed in that movie. I remember watching the first Lord of the Rings movie like that. And it was so immersing. It was so, like captivating. So much more so than, like, a normal movie. And I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think it's not gonna change the quality of what you're watching. It's just gonna change like the quality of the experience. I don't know if that makes sense. The surrounding effect, which, you know, maybe it'll like do like it's the same thing as like whether you watch that movie in a theater or not. Like, it does make a difference. Like movies like Gravity, like people were telling me, oh, it's a theater movie, and then I watched it on DVD and I was like, yeah, you're right, it is. It's a theater movie. And a lot of people thought that way about Avatar. Like, the reception of Avatar went downhill once it hit DVD. And I think the same can be said for a lot of movies of that caliber. And personally, you know, I think if more people were like fully immersed into these movies, like fully, like, maybe whether it's a big ass motherfucking TV, whether it's headphones, whether it's all these things, it'll allow you to be immersed. And, you know, some people, you know, even I, most of the time, I'm, you know, don't give a shit. Just feed my brain some more information today, please. But it's almost kind of unfair to the artists that, like, you're not doing everything you can to, like, fulfill their promise. It's the same thing when I get guilty, because, like, most of the YouTube I watch is just thrown on in the background. When it's like, I know that person, like, not me, and not these types of videos, but, like, a lot of times I'm like, that person put in a lot more work than, like, when I see channels that do, like, analysis, for instance, and I know they spent a long time putting these clips together, like, making everything, like, edit smoothly, like, avoiding copyright, making the clips certain sizes, flipping the images, like, doing little effects. And then I'm not even fucking looking at that shit. It's in the background while I edit or while I, like, do all these things. It just feels a little guilty sometimes. But not that I took a tangent off of headphones. But personally, you know, I much prefer a headset, you know, the big ear ones. But there's nothing wrong with just normal headphones. Other than, like, when I listen to music, like, let's say I'm doing the dishes or I'm, like, doing some kind of physical work, which a lot of times when I have headphones on, that's what I'm doing. Like, mowing the yard or something. And I find so many headphones just plop out of my ear. And it's like, I'm just throwing them around, throwing them back into my ears. It's, like, so much work. And a lot of people like to shit on Apple's headphones, you know, the white ones. Hopefully those are still relevant. And I like, no, those are really fucking quality headphones. Like, they're not, like, you know, the most quality headphones, but I think they did a damn good job making really nice headphones for everyone. Like, they actually fit in my ear. Like, they don't fall out, like, most of the time. And not only that, like, it's actually really good quality. And it's like, a lot of headphones don't seem to, like, cancel out other noises. Like, that's my favorite thing about headsets, is they eliminate all the other noises around me. And headphones, a lot of the times just don't do that. But the Apple, normal iPhone headphones, they work really nice for that. They are really quality headphones. And, like, I bought, like, these, Skull whatever the fucks, which my current headset that I'm using is a Skull Crushers. It's a brand from the Skull Candy. It has a bass amplifier, like, I need a battery. And for whatever, if I'm doing something with the bass, then it's good for that. If I'm just using, like, normal quality good headphones, they're really good for that. And they're like $15. For $15, like, I don't have, like, the most money to just be throwing around like that. $15. Like, that's not my headphone limit, but if I can get really fucking good headphones for $15 and I don't have to, like, spend hundreds of dollars like crazy people, then I'm gonna do that. $15 is very good for me. And my like most quality headphones, which is also a Skull Candy brand, I forget the name of it, it's like just normal headphones, they're just as good as my fucking Apple. Like, I paid like $20-30 for those, and it's like the same fucking quality as the Apple ones. And these ones fall out of my goddamn ears all the time. They look sexy, like they're red, They like, you know, obviously the logo, like they stand out more. But it's like I'm not going in like when I'm shopping for like I don't even like shopping for groceries by myself. But let's say I have headphones on. Let's say I'm doing like that. I'm going to the bank, headphones on. So like I'm not trying to like all those places though. I'm not trying to look stylish. The only time I try to like look good is for like if I'm going out. Like if I'm going out like on like a nice event, or if it's like a big day. Let's say I'm having like a tourism day. If I'm going like adventuring out into the world, then like I will dress nicely. But if I'm doing that, then don't give a shit what I look like. Or I don't give a shit about what my headphones look like. And I'm probably not going to have headphones on either way. So it's like, the only time I can have these cool headphones out in public are if, you know, I'm at the grocery store and I don't give a shit what I look like anyway. So it's very counterintuitive. So, yeah. And not only that, like, my one fear with headphones, I don't like having them, like, if I had it my way, I would have headphones in all the fucking time. Like, I remember being in school and, like, a part of me, like, was like, I should just listen. Like, I saw other people, like, hide their headphones in their, like, sweaters and shit like that. Like, they pull their hood up, do whatever. And I wish I would do that all the fucking time. I wouldn't, like, do that specific thing, but I would, if I could, do that all the fucking time. My one fear with that is, like, I remember this one line from high school. Motherfucking Greg. I'm not using his last name, so I can use his name. He had this one little line that ingrained its way into my brain. And he was just like, it's like, we're the first, like, group of, like, we're the first generation that's, like, grown up, like, with headphones. So, and he was like, it'll be interesting to see, like, when we're adults, how fucked up all our hearing is. And I was just kind of like, what? Like, yeah, that's like, I don't know what the science is behind that, but that's a very plausible thing. Like, there's so many things, like, with phones, like, even our phones, like, we're looking down all the time, and our necks are fucked up now. Like, there's so many things that, like, we, like, are de-evolving, or, like, we're, like, conditioning ourselves to get fucked over with. Like, even our cell phones, like, there's radiation in that shit, and it's just poisoning our bodies all the time. Like, there's so many things that, like, I feel like with a generation shift, like, that it's, like, society and these companies don't take into account, like, if this will fuck us up down the line. It's, like, here and now. This is, like, every single product that's ever existed is a here and now product. Which is, like, not good for people who want to live past the age of 50. So, like, that's one of the things I'm very scared about. Is, like, my hearing is going to get fucked up by having headphones in all the time. And that's honestly also stopped me from, like, blaring music. Like, even when I'm at concerts, it's like I'm scared that, like, this shit's going to fuck up my hearing. Like, and because I'll leave a concert and my ears are just, like, ringing, and it's, like, noise to me is different, because it's, like, what are all these soft noises? I'm only used to, like, in my ear for, like, the past 2 hours, and it's, like, everything, like, just feels soft, and it feels like I have to yell anyway, because I'm so used to be doing it, and it's, like, oh, I can talk softly, but then my brain, like, this isn't, like, the normal amount, so my brain has to, like, literally recover. Like, it's scary. It's very scary. So it's like, and that's honestly, like, one, like, is that not, like, the biggest fear? Like, for music lovers, like, we're gonna love our fucking music so much that we're not gonna be able to listen to it anymore. Like, I'm not trying to listen to music through a hearing aid. Like, that just sounds awful. Like, let me turn my hearing aid on so I can hear. And I feel like I already have hearing problems. Like, I feel like I already, like, a lot of times, like, I'll be in a conversation with 3 people, and, like, there will be a sentiment made, like, between, like, like, someone, like, whether it be my boss or, like, someone who'd be like, okay, this, and this, and, like, I won't, like, it would just be a casual conversation where we don't, like, nobody's, like, fully listened in, and then it's, like, the other person's like, yep, like, fully understood, and then I'm just kind of like, what the fuck, like, I don't know what he said, like, And I don't, I've talked about that before. I just feel like my brain, like, just whites out anything uninteresting. Like, oh, I don't care about this person. I don't have to listen to them. So, but, like, I feel like a lot of time it's just my fucking hearing. Because I swear to God, I'm trying. I literally, it's gotten to the point where, like, I'll, like perk my head, like, a certain way. And, like, make it so, like, I'm trying to hear, you know? And, like, that just gets so fucking annoying. So I hope, like, if my hearing, I haven't checked my hearing in a while. Like, I hope it's already not fucked. Like, I know it's not bad, but it's like, you know, it's like my vision. Like, it's a little bit fucked up. Yeah. So anyway, that's my thoughts on headphones. And let me know, like, down below. I know a lot of people, like, are gonna use this as their opportunity to brag about their Beats headphones and their all the other ones that I'm forgetting about. But, you know, have that discussion down below if you want. But, like, just anything I'm commenting on or any other input you have for, like, this topic, let me know. Anyway, thank you for listening, guys. As always, you are the greatest. I'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Good Morning Soul. And until then, with that, I leave.